before we do start the whole RDJ talk, do you mind if I talk about another plumbing situation that has gone down in this house?
Yeah.
So, a couple weeks ago, and I don't know if I told an ounce of this story on the podcast, but a couple weeks ago, me and the lady go downstairs, and in the laundry room, on the wall right next to the door, we see drips of water coming down after we took a shower, right?
Yeah.
Whatever. Call, someone comes in the morning, and the issue he finds is there is no pipes running over where that leak was. Any pipes connected to the toilet, the sinks, the shower, nothing. They are all on the other side of the laundry room. So, the theory was that rainwater was leaking in through the roof, going into the wall, and coming out right there. That was the theory.
Okay.
And he told us, just watch it. We said, I got you. We concluded that it's not rainwater because it was only happening when we would shower.
Fair enough.
I call, try to get someone down there. Nobody comes. Nobody comes. For several days, nobody. My lady calls, and she says, hey, what's going on? Why haven't we gotten someone down there? And we get the response, well, our guys are just so busy. But, she said, we'll get it to you on Saturday. My lady goes, all right, cool. Saturday comes and goes. Nobody. Not a call. Not a text. Nothing. For 2 weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Until the AC breaks. So we get the AC guy to come, who she has the number of, so she doesn't have to go through our landlord. Mm-hmm. She has the number of, so she calls the AC guy. AC guy comes, hooks everything up, or fixes everything. He goes downstairs, takes a picture of the wall, and he himself sends it to the plumbing guys, right?
Okay.
And this is where today comes into play, because me and Z had planned to record this 6 hours
ago.
6 hours ago. I get in the shower. I exfoliate. I do the hair. I do everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting out of the shower. I'm getting dressed. Ding dong. Hoo, hoo. Dumbass dogs. Hoo, hoo. And I'm like, what? Throw everything on, run to the door, open it. Oh, hey, we're here to do the plumbing. Took the cord out of my goddamn headphones. I'm so mad, dude.
Had to hit him with that. Thanks for the call, I guess. Shit, I guess I knew you were coming.
Yeah, would have loved some notification. Why is it when I don't call, you come?
Anyways. That's your sign to stop fucking calling, let the house fall apart, and then get free rent out of it, I guess. I don't know.
Maybe. But they go down there, right? And they just say, fuck it, we're going to cut into the ceiling. They say the same thing. Yeah, there's no pipes running over here, so we don't know what it would be. They cut into the ceiling. It is an HVAC pipe that connects to the AC that takes water and dumps it outside. It's not anything to do with our shower, toilet, sinks, none of that. It's the AC.
But what makes it weird is you said it only happens when you shower.
I don't know. Maybe it was just a coincidence, I guess. Right?
Yeah.
But this is what happened. I told y'all or mentioned it, we were dealing with a rat issue. I had to replace the drain hose on my washer about 3 times. Mm-hmm. We had to replace a piece on the water heater once because this thing was just chewing to get some water, right?
Yeah.
Apparently that was its stream in this little forest of its home. Because it went up there and it took several bites out of that pipe. All the way down. It stretches across my entire laundry room. It took bite after bite after bite.
Really?
Yeah. Now, the last thing that aggravated me about this, they decided to come at 1:30. Or not 1:30, like around 1:20 or whatever.
Yeah.
I have to leave to go pick my lady up. And when they start discovering all this, I'm like, hey, I have to leave to get my lady in about 45 minutes. Don't think you're going to be done by that time. And he said, yeah, no. And I said, so like, let me know the details and then y'all can come back tomorrow morning. And he was like, why don't you put the dogs up, leave the gate open your garage, and we'll just go in and out right there, get it done, yada, yada, yada. And I was like, I don't think y'all are going to like take off with anything. So
Yeah.
I'll just, sure, whatever. The problem with that, you've been in that bottom garage.
Mm-hmm.
We have shut that door as far as it'll shut and then packed underneath with leaves, sticks, dirt, because if we don't, it's at the bottom of a hill. So when it rains heavy, it'll flood the garage.
Flood, yeah.
So we've packed that, plus we've put a bunch of shit just up against the garage. So I'm like, I guess I got to move all that.
Mm-hmm.
So after I've taken a shower, exfoliated, did the hair, did the beard, I have to go outside and just start shoveling all this crap out of the way. I have to get a shovel off to start digging because we packed it, dude. That garage was not coming open. Just clearing. I get inside, arms covered in dirt. Whew. And he says, yeah, the plumbing guys are just going to come tomorrow. Bruh, what are we talking about? What are we doing?
It's supposed to rain like what, all this week?
Yeah, which by the way, that's because I was supposed to mow the yard this week, but my goddamn 250-year-old lawnmower can barely mow the dry grass. Oh my God, dude.
When it rains, it pours, Jack. When it rains, it pours.
He's a nice guy. Everybody that comes works on our place. We've had one bad interaction with one of them. The rest of them, good people. But when I tell you that I got up there and my little sister laughed at me because they went back downstairs and I turned around and she was sitting in the living room and I looked at her and I went,
Yep, sounds about right.
dude, you've been privy to the stories. You've experienced our shower not turning off.
Yeah.
Dude, it's over. Luckily, we don't have a rat problem anymore. For now. Who knows? Those fuckers find some way to get in. We've had to deal with several rats that have made their way into this fucking thing.
Just start getting traps or something.
See, the problem with that, rats are smart. Rats are smart little fucking... We're going to get mothballs and put them all around the garage and the downstairs pretty much. It's going to smell... You walk down there, you're going to be like...
Walk down there, nose hair's burning.
Yeah, anything to keep those dipshits out of here.
If it works, it works. That's just... It's ridiculous that the rats have caused so many fucking issues with this damn house and all its fucking pipelines. Like... Put a bowl out next time, I guess.
And my lady was worried because she was like, are we gonna, like, do we have to pay for that? And I was like, rats? We can't do anything to prevent rats. This place has so many places that rats can just sneak. Now, if, like, there was an ant infestation in the kitchen, yeah, it'd be hard to convince people that's not our fault.
Yeah.
But rats in the basement, where there is thousands of places that can slip in with how old this place is and how unkept it is. No.
And it also seems like the only thing it's ever after is water, because it's always water line, HVAC water line. It hasn't been anything different than a water line.
I will say I got one of them, and this will be the last thing I say before we get into the actual topic, because I know a lot of people probably, whatever. I even did the Sebastian Maniscalco method, and that is fuck it. I took 2 slices of bread, put them on a plate, soaked them in antifreeze, and I just put that bitch down there. And I went down there the next morning, 1 slice was gone. And I was like, I'm going to find your little bitch ass. And you going to be dead because that shit ate you from the inside. Dumbass.
Guess who's not freezing tonight? You, bitch.
Last year, it was the flies and shit. Right? Or is the ants, the bug war of 2024? You remember that podcast?
Yeah.
This year,
the new Rat King is in town.
Bye.